All right, I'm going to try to show you how to draft a ground plan. One of the first things I do is try to find the blue line that's closest to the center. So I put two corners together and do a little pinch, and then I see there's my crease, there's my blue line, so that blue line is the one that's closest to center. You're going to mark your center line and do everything in pencil with a dashed line down the middle of your paper, so you always have a reference point. Now near the bottom here, I'm going to put the letters CL overlapping. Let's see if I can get that closer to you. CL to indicate that that is my center line for this. The next thing I did was try to make the proscenium line, the edge of the stage. I have already marked this, but I'm going up about 2 inches on both sides, and I have a tiny pencil mark. And what I'm going to do at that 2-inch mark is just go in like 4 squares or 1 inch, whichever is closest to what kind of paper you have. If you have graph paper that's quad, 4 squares. If you don't, 1 inch will work. We are using 1/4 inch scale. So every 1/4 inch on the ruler equals a foot in real life. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 feet, 4 1/4 inches in every inch. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is I'm going to want to find on the center line where my proscenium is. So I have put, I don't know if you can see, yeah, a little X right there. So now I know where my center line and my proscenium line meet. For the show that you're doing, probably 12 feet in depth is big enough. So you're going to go from that cross, that X I made, you're going to go from that cross and you're going to go back 12 feet, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1 inch, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 2 inches, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 3 inches. So find that 3-inch mark, and that's where your back wall will be. Now, I've decided I also want the back wall to be about 12 feet. Half is, if 3 inches equals 12 feet, what's half of 3? 1.5. So I'm going to line up the 1.5 mark on my center line and go from 0 to 3. And now I have my back wall. I'm going to have to go over this with pen so you can see better. I'm probably going to go at an angle for about 8 feet, which is 2 inches. And then the remainder is close to 8 feet from that corner to the corner that I already made. If you can see that, does that make sense? I'm going to do something similar on the other side. 2 inches again is approximately 8 feet. And then connect that to the corner you already made. And I missed a tiny bit on that corner, but overall, you have, there we go, a good starting point for your ground plan. Now, title box. In the lower corner, you're going to go up by about 1 inch, and you're going to go over by about 3 inches. 1 inch is 1, 2, 3, 4. I also already marked it. I'm going to put 3 inches right on the edge there, go from 0 to 3, and then go from that corner down to the bottom of the page. And now I have a title box. And in that title box, you'll put the name, the play, and the other stuff. When you start adding doors or furniture, you're going to want to do that with a very light hand. I'm going very, very dark because you need to be able to see what I'm drawing. But this is good for our first lesson, how to do a ground plan.